Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Today, I thought we'd build a barn for farm animals. So we had this temporary area just over here, just so we could get materials, the wool, and also get food from the livestock as well. But I think we're going to eventually use this area because I want to wrap this boardwalk around to here to make it circular. So I'm going to want this area to go. So I was thinking of just putting it here, but my plans are for it to be quite a large barn for cows, sheep, chickens, and pigs. So 4 sections of it, and all 4 sections being relatively a good size for a lot of animals. So I was thinking of putting it just through here on this dirt patch area, just here. So I'm probably going to have to dig a lot of dirt out, make it flat. I might put it on this level or this one here. And I'm also going to be making it out of brick as well, which has a red texture, also with white lines through it. I just thought that'd be a bit easier than just gathering wool, waiting for the wool to grow on the sheep, because it's a bit easier to gather with the clay and the water, because we've got a lot of water sources around our base. I also haven't built anything out of brick before, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look, but yeah, I'm going to give it a go. So I'll dig all this out and go get some clay to make bricks. But this is going to be fun. So I've just got my head around the basic size of what it's going to look like. So this is going to be the entrance here. It's going to be 5 wide, maybe 3 wide. But we'll play with that. I want it as open, like 5 wide as possible, so it makes it look like it's bigger than what it actually is, with a big entrance. So this will be the stalls, just here. There's an area here, a 5 window, and this leads out to an outside area for the animals as well. So each stall will have an outside area, heading out that way. I'm going to have to cover up, I've already started to, I'm going to have to cover up a majority of this water source, but there'll still be plenty of water if we do build in this area at some point. Yeah, path down the middle, 2 more stalls at the back, either side. And we'll probably have another door out here as well. Maybe lead it out to something else down the line. I'm not sure what we can build, but we might think of something. Put it out the back. Yeah, where the dirt is, it'll be where brick is. So this is the corners. Gonna have a 3 wall here that goes up. That splits the stalls up. And same on this side. Fences in the middle. Yeah. So I've finished all the walls that I want made out of brick. And this is what it's looking like so far. And I don't mind it. I don't mind the brick. I haven't built with it before. And yeah, I think it looks kind of good. It's a nice texture. I also put stairs through the doorways. That gives it more of an arch feel. And it's still 5 wide. It's still quite a large entrance as well, because otherwise it was just too blocky. just too square. Yeah, it's more arch-like. So I've done that for all the gaps as well. I think that looks much better. So we'll have fences here dividing up the stalls. And then a roof as well. This thing's so wide, the roof's going to probably go really high, which I don't mind. So I'll probably use spruce stairs as the roof. It may look odd, because it's going to go, the roof's going to peak quite high, because it's such a wide build. But we'll see what I can do. Maybe the top bit's quite flat, lines up with the entrance. So I put 6 levels of stairs in either side. And already that's quite high. And it's not even like halfway. So it'll be another 5 or 6 flights to get before they meet. Which will just be, the top will be at the moon. So it's quite high for a barn roof. So I might just flatten out there, but that might be too wide. So I might do something with slabs. Maybe a gradual build up to meet each other rather than the steep incline. Well, that's different. I could take out the stairs and start again and just use slabs. Just so it's not as high. Is that too high? I feel like that's too high. So I brought the roof down a little lower, just by 2 blocks. It's still quite high. Left some stairs in. I think there's 4 levels, 4 levels of stairs. So it gives it an archy type feel to it. So I broke it down 2 or 3 times and was playing around with the roof. So yeah, just gonna stick with this, I reckon. I think it looks pretty decent. Starting to level out this here in clear it, sorry. Getting ready for the path to come over here. I've added some fences as well. These spaces will be where the gates go for the pens. Torches for lighting. It's quite dark in here, especially with the roof on. And starting to put some beams in as well. Just to add a bit more to the inside. This whole space here, I'm going to try out fences. That way there's something there, but it's still open, because it's not like a full block like this. The fence is the same. I've got spaces in between them. So yeah, I'm going to try that out. Probably not spruce. Probably dark oak I'll use for that. I've extended this path now out to the barn. Adding a few trees as well, just a bit more coverage. Because it's such a large building, it can be a bit of an eyesore. Yeah, so just covering it up from different angles, making it look smaller until you come over here and it's quite big and grand. Finished off the cross beams on the top and add a bit more lighting. Put lanterns on the corners as well. This path also gives off light because it's a lighter texture. So it's nice, brings more light to the barn when you walk through it. I added dark oak fences to this gap. It's just not one big hole now. It looks okay. The only thing that's tripping me out is that you can see the sky through it. But if you come on an angle and there's no sky, it does look pretty good. I'm going to do this, put fences on the other side as well, so that might make it a bit better. So this build of the barn is all done now, and the trees as the coverage. I think it makes the area look good because it is such a large area. From here it doesn't look that big with all the trees in the way, especially when you're walking up to it. It's not until you get to the entrance and once you're in the barn, because it just goes so wide as well. So bone meal the grass and put fences with lanterns on them like we have been doing along the paths. Added gates now. Also made it look a bit grubby in all the stalls. This one I made it look extra grubby because this is where the pigs will be. Put in food troughs for all of them and a water source as well, drinking water. I've done that for all the stalls. Yeah, and then made the perimeter fencing out the back here as well, so they get a chance to go outside and look at the pretty view. More lighting out here as well. Don't want any mobs spawning in with the animals. Yeah, I think that's all that's left for this build is bringing the animals in now. Let's do it. Sheep, chickens, cows, piggies. There we go, guys. We now have 4 species of livestock in our newly designed barn. Sheep, cows, pigs will also start to breed with the pigs as well. You got a baby one. Chickens, which we've also started to breed as well. With the chickens, if you don't know, they drop eggs. And you can throw the eggs to see if they hatch. So it's like 1 out of every 8 eggs you get a chick. So you can breed them that way as well. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. It's a good episode. It was the biggest thing that we've built so far, like size-wise. I think we can definitely build around it a bit more, add a few things. We'll definitely work on out the back area where the path leads to, maybe a little holding area for everything you need for looking after these animals. Yeah, and then we'll make sure we're looking after this area as well and breeding the animals and looking after them. Yeah, let me know what you thought of the video and let me know if there's anything else you want me to see, want me to build in this area. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.